Hi, I want to tell you something about living on a mountain. And I've told you how peaceful it is up here. It is so peaceful. You get up on top and you look out across the valley below, and it is just, there's such a peace. We've got rocking chairs, a porch swing, other chairs. Um, you can just do lots of porch sitting, porch rocking, and porch swinging. You can just do it all. You can sit there and talk to God and tell Him all about your trouble. When we first moved up here, we had the diner, and one evening we were coming home, and I was talking about something hectic about that day, and just all my trouble, telling Ronnie. And we got to the cattle guard down below, and he stopped and he said, "Hey, Bryn, let's drop our trouble here at the cattle guard. Let's let it go for tonight. And when we leave in the morning, if we need to pick it back up, we'll pick it back up. But for tonight, let's leave it at the cattle guard." And there was a few times we'd be coming home and I'd be talking about something, and he'd say, "Hey, leave it at the cattle guard. You know, Ronnie, you're right. I'm going to leave it at the cattle guard." And you know what I found was so interesting? The next morning, when I went down back to work and I crossed that cattle guard, I thought, I don't even need to pick that up. I don't need it. God's already took care of it. Either that or I didn't need to worry about it. So never one time did I stop and pick back up what I dropped off. And that's one thing that I think is good about living in the country. You can drop things off at the cattle guard and then come on up to the house, look at all of the creation that God has blessed you with. Look at your cows, look at your calves, look at the beautiful sky. You know, one of our favorite things to do is to drive on top and watch the sunset. I had really never done that till we moved up here. And you know, one of the things Ronnie said when we first moved up here, we were having our electric put in, and I said, "Where are we going to put our electric pole?" And he said, "Electric light pole? We don't need no light pole." I said, "We don't?" He said, "No. If you got a light pole, you can't see the stars." And I didn't really understand because I seen the stars when we lived on Blackjack, so I just said, "Okay, well, be sure we have a porch light." "Oh, we'll have a porch light, but we can turn it off and on." I said, "Okay." Well, the first night we stayed up here, he said, "Come with me." We got on the four-wheeler and we drove to the top of the mountain. He turned the four-wheeler off and he said, "Now look up at the stars." And man, I looked up at them stars and saw them like I'd never saw them before. It was pitch dark up here, and the stars were just twinkling. So he was right. You can't see the stars down below like you can see them when you don't have no pole light. I learned that. That was amazing. That was a good lesson. I've learned so many things living up here. Um, you know, I've just learned to take life as it is and be thankful for each and every day. We're not promised tomorrow. So live for today. Love your neighbor. Get along with everybody. Give somebody a smile. And life just is so much better if you do that. I used to dread going to Walmart or Sam's because of the hustle and bustle. And I don't even pay no attention to it anymore. I went to Walmart this morning. I can't tell you how many hugs I got from people and how many hugs I got to give. And it was so nice to visit with different ones. And, life is just different when you come off of the mountain and you go down to the town. You've had time to relax, let your brain rest, concentrate on what really matters. And then when you go down to the hustle and bustle, it don't bother you near as bad. You want to spread some of that peace that you have in your heart. The peace of God. And that is something that you can't buy anywhere. Trust in Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. Giving your life to Him doesn't mean everything's going to be roses and you're not going to have problems. No. It just means you'll never be alone. He'll never leave you nor forsake you. Love your neighbor. Be kind to everybody. Lay your head down at night and just rest. And rest in the Lord. That's the best kind of rest. Well, it's Friday. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I don't know what we got planned on the farm tomorrow, but it'll be feeding cubes and checking cows for sure. But if I get a chance, I might do a video while we're out. But if not, maybe I'll see you all on Monday. Love everybody and hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.